Well, blessings, and favor to you all. It's your man, Pastor Ron Pitts, up in the building. I know it's been a minute, but we are back. We are back better than ever. I'm so excited to be in the room. I'm your man, aka the Game Time Activator. I'm purpose and assigned to empower the underdog to get off the bench, off the sidelines, get out of the stands, get into the game, and be who God has called you to be. And we do that by building you up one word at a time. As always, I'm excited, man, to be in the building to rock out with you all. Always, man, I get excited anytime we get an opportunity to share, to pour out, to motivate, to encourage you all for your assignment. And so, again, we want to welcome you all to the locker room where we can go ahead and rock out, blaze out, and go ahead and empower and help encourage. So, if you all peep, the title is simple: be confident in you, be confident in who sent you, and also be confident in your assignment, aka your purpose. So without further ado, man, we just gonna come in here and just kind of share what the Lord has put into our spirit and go ahead and to release. We just came out of an amazing word and Bible study. God has given us some gems in our Bible study, and we are encouraged. Let us know where you're coming from. We definitely want to be able to shout you out. Let us know who's in the room with us, who's in the locker room, so we can go ahead and acknowledge you. We thank you all for taking time out, whether you're coming in live, whether you're rocking in by replay. We thank you all for being in the building. But I just came out of an amazing Bible study with everyone, and God released some gems up in there. He released some gems, and one of the things that we've unlocked, that we've been finding out as we've been walking out in the Word, as we've been really spending time in God's Word, as we've really been just really diving into this thing. One of the things that we have learned is that we've got that what made Jesus so hot, what made Jesus so dope, was the fact that Jesus was confident in who he was. Am I talking to somebody? He was so confident in who he was. I watched this every time they tried to come against him, every time they tried to throw some shade, anytime they tried to come against who he was. And, he was very confident in that. He was very confident in who he was. Watch this. He didn't debate. He didn't waver. He didn't hesitate. And a lot of times when we're not confident in who we are, and we're not confident in who sent us, when we're not confident in the assignment that's on our lives, when we're not confident in that, watch this. We're swayed too easily. Not necessarily moved, but we're swayed. And that, in other words, that means, watch this, you can go ahead and be able to, you're not stable. You can kind of get caught up in the wind based off of what they say. And one of the things we want to encourage everybody in the room, watch this, that you have an assignment, that you have a purpose, that you have something special on your life with that. But it all starts with, watch this, being confident in who sent you. See, when you understand who you are, when you understand the value that you bring, when you understand who made you, who created you, the image that you were created in, the likeness that you were created in, when you understand the gift of your image, God, am I talking to somebody on today? When you understand who you are. See, watch this. I'm just tapping into me because there was a time in my life I was not confident in who I was. I was so I had the insecurities. I had them all. I had the baggage. Why is it? I had the itchy ears. I was moving based off of what they say. I got caught up in what they say. I got caught up in what they said about me. Why? Because I didn't understand who I was. But when I went through those moments, when I went through those dark times, when I went through those moments where I had no other choice but to get to learn about who Ron was. Watch this. I found out, watch this, that I was created in his image. I was created in his likeness. I was created. He trusted me to look just like him. He trusted me to act like him. And then he said, yo, because you look like me, watch this, because you got to walk like me, now I'm going to give you what's the DNA of me. What is that? To rule, to subdue, to dominate, to be fruitful, to multiply. Yeah. And when I caught a glimpse of that God, you didn't call me to be no punk. You didn't call me to be scared. You didn't call me to waver. You didn't call me to be timid, but you called me to be confident. You called me to dominate. Watch this. Punks don't dominate. But punks don't dominate. Scrubs don't dominate. Watch this. But he called me to, watch this, to subdue, to take over. He called me to take over. Yeah. I'm talking to you too. God says, I called you to dominate. I called you, in the words of my pastors, I called you to think on a higher level. Yeah. I called you to think and see. Watch this. When you think on a higher level, you see yourself on a higher level. Am I talking to somebody on today? I'm just trying to activate somebody in the room. Yeah. I'm just trying to activate somebody in the room. And watch this. Jesus never wavered on terms of who he was. Now, once he found out who he was, now he was confident in who sent him. Because his word says, I was sent by my Father. I was sent by my Father. See, when you understand not only who you are, but who sent you, watch this. It's a game changer, because he sent you, now you got backing. Because he sent you, now you have backing. So now you're not walking in this thing alone. You're not walking in this thing blindfolded. You're not walking in this thing crippled. You're not walking in this thing lame. Watch this. Why? Because you got backup. And I want to encourage you right now. Watch this. For every assignment on your life, God says, I have provision. If it's a God vision, God says, I got provision. Let me be the Jehovah Jireh in your life. Am I talking to somebody on today? I'm just trying to encourage you all this afternoon. I'm just trying to go ahead and motivate you and empower you today. Yeah. God says, I got something so much for you. He said, your old season was all right, but in this new season, man, we perfecting some things in this new season. Yeah, God says, I'm sending you on an assignment for your new season. And now, not only do you know who you are, now you're confident in who sent you. Now, the last thing is you have to be confident in your purpose. Jesus said, he told the disciples, and was that John chapter 4, he said, man, my food is to do the will of the one that sent me. My assignment is to go ahead and reconcile men back to the Father. He said, man, y'all can either rock with me, or watch this. If y'all don't want to rock with me, y'all stay in your place. Y'all stay in that place of poverty. You stay in that place of depression. You stay in that place of sin. He said, but if you believe in me, God, if you believe in who sent you, watch this. If you believe in the purpose, watch this. You'll get on the bandwagon. You'll rock out with me. You'll vibe with me. You'll flow with me. God says, watch this. I'm trying to unlock what's already inside of you. But we need to get into a place, watch this, where we understand we're confident in ourselves. We're confident in who sent us, but we're confident in our purpose. The moment that you establish who you are and confident in that, God says, now we can build. He told Peter, he said, watch this. Now that you got that revelation, now that we unlocked who you are, now let me build on that. Man, God says, I'm trying to bring you to a place now where you're able to build. You're able to build on your purpose. You're able to go ahead and walk into who I've called you to be. And there's nothing more fulfilling, nothing more free. Watch this. We on Juneteenth. We celebrating freedom right now. And there's not a better feeling ever than being set free for something that you were in bondage for. And one of the things that I've learned, the dopest things that can ever happen, and let me rephrase that, one of the most miserable feelings is living locked up inside of you when you know you got something special on your life and you just don't understand why you feel muzzled, why you feel smothered, why you feel like, man, I don't know how I'm going to make this thing. But the moment that you get that, God will send the right person, the right voice to unlock that what's inside of you, and you're able to come out of the bondage of yourself. Ooh, there's nothing more miserable being in bondage inside of your own self. And God says, I'm calling to unlock you for this new season. Man, there's so much greatness on each and every one of you all out there. We just need to go ahead and tap in and unlock your purpose. I just want to encourage you. You are not, I say this all the time for those that have been rocking with me for a long time, but I want to encourage you, for those that are scared to go forward, for those scared that go into the next level, for those that are scared to step out, for those of you that are scared or walking in a place of fear to take that next step. Watch this. I'm here to tell you, a lot of us, we are in bondage because of our past. Ooh. We're scared to get the new house. Why is that? Because they evicted us out of the last one. We're scared to go look at the new car. Why? Because they repoed the last one. We're scared to start the new business. Why is that? But because we failed at the last one. God. We're scared to go ahead and look our own selves in the eye. Some of us don't even like looking in the mirror. Some of us are so incarcerated in our own self. Well, we like to get dressed in the dark. God, am I talking to somebody? Because we don't like to look at ourselves. Why? Because we're so caught up and mesmerized by our past. And I'm here to serve you a letter. I'm here right down, breaking news. I'm here to tell you, you are not your past, but you are your purpose. And God says you had a purpose before you had a past. He told Jeremiah, before I even put you into your mother's womb, before I even designed you, he says, I knew you. In other words, God says, I've impregnated you with purpose before I put you into your mother's womb. Watch this. You didn't even have a past on the docket until God gave you a purpose. And the moment He gave you a purpose, you are your purpose and not your past. Man, I'm not fussing. I'm just passionate. Yeah. So what, they dipped. So what, they left. So what, they walked out. So what, they threw in the towel. So what, the crowd booed you. That's all right. But God says you are your purpose. You're not your past. Yeah. You are not your purpose, but you are you're not your past, but you are your purpose. That's why Paul says, watch this, in the Ephesians 4:1. The Bible says that Paul says, I'm begging you. That's like me. I'm begging you to walk worthy of the calling of which you were called. Past tense, walk in the calling of which you were called. Basically, Paul says, I need you all to embrace the booze. I need you all to embrace the booze. I need you all to embrace the booze. Why? Why are you saying, man, it got to embrace the booze? Y'all know why the home fans always boo the home team? Is because the home team is performing beneath their expectations. God says, I expect you to win. I expect you to dominate. I expect you to subdue. I expect you to be fruitful. I expect you to multiply. But when we're underperforming to expectations, when we're not performing to expectations, what happens? The crowd boos. And Paul's like, yo, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to walk worthy of what you were called. God says, I have given you a purpose, and I am begging you to walk according to who you were called to be. And I just wanted to come in and encourage you all. I know I haven't been live in a while. God's just been working on me. We've been doing some things. We've been making some preparations, making some adjustments. And I'm just here today. He said, nah, son, it's time to go ahead and start going live again. It's time to go ahead and start pouring out on the people. Why? Because my people are underperforming. Things are opening up. Cities are opening up. The country's opening up. The world's opening up. Now God says, if all that's opening up, why you got to stay muzzled? Why do you have to stay locked up? So I'm calling you forth. I am activating as your head coach, as your game time activator. As your game time activator, it's time to call you out. Yeah. No longer are you living in the shadows. No longer are you living in a place of frustration. God said it's your game time. Get out of the stands. Get off the sidelines. Get off the bench. It's time to be who I've called you to be. And I am activating you for your purpose. Yeah. So now it's the days are over where you're wavering, you're shaking in your mindset, you're being swayed by the crowd. Now it's time to go ahead and dig in. It's time to dig in. It's time to plant your foot and say, yo, I'm here. I am here. It's time to go ahead and announce yourself. Watch this, that you are here. It is your time. It is your game time. And if you all receive this, man, I'm trying to push you, and I'm trying to push you to who you're supposed to be. That's why I'm so passionate. Why am I so passionate? Because I know what it's like to live in bondage within yourself, not thinking you got the juice. I shared this with somebody the other day. Blessings and favor for all those that's coming in. I'm glancing at the comments. I shared this with some people, with an individual the other day. Yeah. It's time to go ahead and activate your inner Q. Yeah, for those that watch the movie Juice, it's time to tap into your inner Q. Why is that? Because you got the juice. God, you got the juice. And the great thing about the juice that's on your life, I'll say this and I'm done. The thing about the juice that's on your life, you ain't concentrated. You're not even concentrated juice. You the real thing. You 100% pure juice. How do I know that? Because you were freshly squeezed. You were freshly squeezed in your Garden of Gethsemane, in your crushing place. Watch this. That low point in your life, it was to crush you, to activate the juice in your life. Yeah. God says, I'm squeezing you into your purpose. I'm crushing you so we can go ahead and release what's valuable that's been locked up inside of you. It's your time. You're no longer, watch this, you're no longer just the fruit, but now you are the juice. Boy. I'm done. Yo, check it out. I just really wanted to come in as well while I take this moment. I want to invite you all, man, to be a part of what we got going on, our annual Game Time Conference. I'm so excited what's about to go down. Man, God has assembled some of the dopest, baddest marketplace leaders that's in the game right now. He's assembled, man. Watch this. This is the marketplace. This is my marketplace. This is my marketplace Avengers. Yeah. This is the marketplace Avengers that's ready to do some kingdom stuff, man. And I cannot wait, man. September 10th and 11th. It's going down. The Game Time Global Conference, the new season. We got September 10th. It's virtual. You don't even have to leave your house. You don't have to leave your car. You don't have to leave your workout facility. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to leave your job. Just register, connect, rock out with us, man, to our conference, man. God has assembled some of these amazing leaders. We got kicking it off. My pastors, William and Donna Porter, the pastors of the Household of Faith, where they teach the word and they love on the people. They just released and launched their first new book, or the next book. They authored a book called Oh My Soul, and I can't wait to go ahead and deal with some stuff with that. Got to go ahead and connect that onto our link as well. And then we got my sister in the building, Tina Moore Global, the confidence coach. She's going to help you get out of your own way. She's going to go ahead and let you know, yo, there's millions out there that need to hear your voice. Yeah, I said it, Tina Mo. Millions that are waiting out there for you. And I'll be honest with you, she played a valuable part in my life and what you all see right now, because I was locked up. Yeah, I was locked up, not knocked up, but I was locked up inside of myself. And I thank God for her. She'll be in the room. She was one of our, she was our announcer last year, man. We're still picking up pieces from, matter of fact, she left some wardrobe stuff. Matter of fact, I got to go from the wardrobe changes, but it was dope. Then we got my brother David D1 Gibson, Mr. Elevator himself, man. He's going to help you tap into those dreams, catch those dreams, those things that's been lying dormant. He's going to help you tap into those things, and I can't wait to connect and have this brother come and release what's inside of him, man. He's been doing some amazing things, man. There's not an opportunity, there's not a moment that I don't leave from being in his presence. Where I have not left impacted and empowered. So I can't wait. Then we got my brother George G Money Pitts, Mr. Monetize Everything. I can't wait to hear what he's going to release. He came in last year, man, and Rec Shop opened us up last year and just really gave us financial tips and strategies. He's an entrepreneur, success strategist. There's so many things that's in him and that he's walking in. And yeah, got the receipts to prove it, man. And I can't wait to hear what my brother has to say here. And then we got my other brother right here, Mr. Felix Anderson, Mr. Believe Big Again, Mr. Wake Your Successful Self Up. He's going to come in the room. He's going to teach us the language of our new level. He's going to help teach us the language of our new level so that we can get our cake up, so we can do some kingdom things. And this is a brother right here, man. I trust, love. Watch this, because he's a king that knows how to speak to priests, and he's a priest that knows how to speak to kings. And God's going to use this man to help unlock some things for our new season. And so he was one of our speakers last year as well. I can't wait to hear what he has to say. And then this is one of our newer speakers this year, the Giant Slayer, Krisha Bowen, all the way from Trinidad. I can't wait to what she's got to say. She's the Giant Slayer. She's going to help push you past your pain and into your purpose. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. She's going to be in the locker room, man, and just being in some of the other rooms that she's been in, man, I'm swear that they having to call their maintenance team based off all the stuff she done tore up. And so, we're going to have to get the locker room reinforced to hear a lot of the things that she's going to share and release up in the room. So can't wait for that. And this brother right here, it needs no introduction, but he had to be introduced to himself. It was conferences such as the New Now Next and the Believe Big Again conference. That's really what the evidence. That's the things that help unlock me being in conferences such as this. This brother right here, man, it took him a minute to say yes to his assignment. It took him to say yes. Why is that? Because he was locked up inside of him. But the moment that God sent the right voices, the George Pitts, the Ridico Roberts, the Tina Moore Globals into the world, into my life, the William and Donna Porters, watch this, so much stuff unlocked inside of him that was activated. And one of the things, my assignment now, because I understand that feeling, my goal is to help activate those that activate those that are hiding, to help get you off that bench and off the sidelines and to get you into the game. And we do that by building you up one word at a time. So I can't wait for the Game Time Conference, September 10th and 11th. It's all virtual. It's going down. It's going down. So many of you all may ask, well, man of God, how do I rock out? How do I get down with that? I am so glad you all asked. I am so glad you asked that. Whew. You go to www.gametimeministries.com. GameTimeMinistries.com. You go to that website. If you follow me on, well, I guess all of you all do follow me, because the only people that's in there is the people that's on Facebook, the Ron Pitts Ministries page, the Game Time page, as well as my personal page, and YouTube. Forgot YouTube's in the building. You go to this site, www.GameTimeMinistries.com. And you can connect with us. There have been a flyer that we sent out. There was some little glitches in the flyer. We got them updated. So if you all have tried to click on the link in the flyer, go ahead, feel free. You can do that now. And it'll take you here. But you can either go to the link on those flyers, or you can go to directly to the website, www. That's what we were missing, GameTimeMinistries.com. And you can connect with us. So please forgive me for the inconvenience of that as well. Now, in honor of, excuse me, in honor of Juneteenth, for the whole month of June, we've been running this promotion for the registration for this epic event. The number 50 means freedom. And so we're offering a half off registration. Normally registration is $197. But for the month of June, the entire month of June, you can tap into and get half off of the registration. Only thing you have to do is use this promotional code right here, GAMETEENTH. Excuse me, use promo code GAMETEENTH. That'll get you half off of the registration. Get you in there. It'll drop your registration down to $98.50, I think it is. Come on into the locker room. Come on into the locker room. This is a place you want to be to get activated. I'll be honest with you. Can I be transparent? It was in that moment in the locker room last year where I really felt the shift personally. And so many people, doors have opened as a result of what we did last year. Not only in my life, y'all excuse me. I apologize. Not only in my life, but in the lives of those that I'm connected with. So how do you tap into this thing? Just want to encourage you all, man, tap into what we're doing. Go to the website, www.gametimeministries.com. Connect with us there. And once you connect with us there, use this code right here to get half off. Gameteenth. That'll get you in the building, half off. And we got some other things going. One of the things that we're doing this year with the conference that we didn't do last year, you know how sometimes you go to these conferences, you get so excited. You get so excited at the conference. You leave the conference excited, motivated. And then a few weeks later, it's like you revert back to your old habits, old behaviors, mindset. What we're going to be doing, we're going to do quarterly check-ins with this. This comes with all your package as well. We're going to do quarterly check-ins, like your Zoom calls or whatever. You may get some of the speakers that were part of the conference. It might just be myself. Might be some new speakers. We don't know. We're working on that right now as we speak, but you will have access to our Zoom quarterly check-in, and we'll just check out, see where we're at in the process. Maybe, keep you motivated, make sure you're held accountable to what you're walking in. And so I'm excited about that as well. So I would love to have you all be a special guest in the locker room, so we can go ahead and connect, and so we can tap into who God has called us to be. Yeah, it's game time. It's game time, and it's time to go ahead and enter into that place, enter that new season, to be who God has called you to be. Other than that, man, I believe that's it. Excited about what God has for you. We're excited about what God is wanting to say, what he's wanting to do. And we encourage you all to be in the room. But other than that, that is all I have. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. But I can't wait to be a part of this awesome event. Other than that, man, share it out. Share this out with your friends and family. Let them know, we got something going on, but we would love to have y'all be a part of this awesome time. And so other than that, man, I pray the favor of the Lord over your life. If you all receive this word, you all have been stretched. You've been enlarged, and you've been empowered, and you all been activated for game time. God bless you all. I love you to life. We'll be back. Follow us, man. If you're not in our private game time group, go over there. It's on Facebook. Go over to our private group on Facebook, Game Time Ministries by Ron Pitts. Connect there. I'm trying to push a lot more stuff there than what we're doing here. So other than that, man, you all have an amazing day. Happy Juneteenth. To the fathers that are out there, happy Father's Day. That's what I was missing. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that out there. I salute you. I honor you. We thank you all for what you do. Yeah, we definitely thank you all. But guys, love on your fathers. Other than that, that's all we have. If you receive this word, you've been stretched, you've been enlarged, you've been empowered, and you all been activated for game time. God bless you. Have an amazing day.